Alright, you guys, now that we got that transmission out, we're letting that thing soak with engine degreaser. Let's start removing the clutch pack. They are in with 12 millimeters. Nothing special here. I'm just gonna go around here. Oh, there's one thing I need. Hold on, you guys. I have something here called a flywheel holder. It's from Omid's Motorsports. I'll put that in the description. But I got my 17. I just line it up with the flywheel and just snug it down a little bit. Now when we turn these bolts, the flywheel won't want to spin with it. So let's keep going. Now, clutch is out. Woo. Alrighty. And this is what our old clutch looks like. Here, these are Torx bits. Find out which Torx bits hold this flywheel on, and then we'll remove this next. Alright? Give me a second. Transmission, they're T55s. Now, the thing you gotta know here is that you kind of want to hold it center. See how I don't have any extensions on it? I don't want to bend or kind of strip on this. Then I have my wrench extender here, like so. And as I'm holding my hand kind of center, oh, come on, baby. Oh, all right, and that's out. And I think this is my last one. All right. I need to be careful. This thing can be heavy. Okay. And she's out. Woo. Okay, so when you're doing a pilot bearing, okay, I have a 3-jaw style. I figured with a 3-jaw I'll have better bite and less chance of not getting this out. Pretty much you stack these up against the crankshaft. You spin this. As you spin this, it'll loosen or it'll tighten down on these fingers here. Once the bearing is all the way in and you have the size adjusted, you can spin this, and this is how you adjust the height on this. You can adjust the height like so. Once you find the height you want, you snug this down, snug it down. Once you get it in the bearing as deep as you can, you tighten this thing down and it pinches it. It actually makes it snug up against the bearing. All right, see if this comes on out. There's the old pilot bearing. Let's get our new one. Our new pilot bearing is inside our what do you call this? Your alignment tool. So I'm gonna wait to pull this out. I'm just gonna show you guys. This is my old flywheel. This is my old clutch, and this is my old clutch. Doesn't look terrible or anything like that, but it would go actually like this. Okay, and then flywheel has a couple little grooves in it, but it doesn't feel terrible. But since I have everything off, I'm gonna remove it. I went with Z1. I went with Z1 Motorsports mid-performance clutch kit. When I have the time, I'll explain the difference in weights with flywheels. But let's put it on a scale and see how much this stuff weighs. 26 pounds. Okay. Stock one was 26. We are looking at 20 pounds. This is like, think of this as like a rotor. We have to clean the oil coating off. We're going to bolt it up. we're gonna torque it down. Okay, once I push that pilot bearing in, I'm gonna kind of time lapse. I'm just gonna put it on. I'm gonna torque them down. I'm gonna tell you the torque specs, cross pattern, and then we're gonna start speeding through some stuff. I gotta hurry up. All right, once you got your flywheel, notice the pinhole. There's a pinhole behind here. Line that pinhole up. Once you have it lined up, snug all these down in a cross pattern. Just snug them down like 10 foot-pounds. Simply just get them all snug down so that the flywheel is sitting up good against the hub. And we're gonna torque these to 65 foot-pounds. Okay, that's one. Or I'm moving the whole goddamn end. Oh. Okay, let's get the clutch in there. After we clean this off with oil, our clutch plate goes on next. I mean our actual clutch. Notice the fat facing side comes here. The flat side goes on the flywheel, okay? Slide this in here. This slides in the pilot there, just like that. Good. Now, the way that's sitting, fat side out, transmission side. Transmission is over here. We're gonna get the clutch plate, put that in, clean the oil off with brake clean, then install it. Ooh, shit. Now, let's get our bolts on there. All right. These 12 mils get torqued to 29 foot-pounds. Four, 5, 7, 9. All right, I'm gonna do a second pass and we're gonna pull this out. Guys, the flywheel is in, clutch pressure plate. Now we can technically remove this. I'm not gonna remove it just yet. I gotta take this off. And while I'm here, because it's more access, I'm gonna replace my clutch line with the new clutch line that came with